Hey, how you doing? Justin here, back with you for a look at our very first strumming pattern that involves an up strum. And we're going to put an up strum after beat 2. So first of all, fingers wrapped around so we've got a fully muted guitar neck. We're going to practice 1, 2, and 3, 4. So we're going to strum down, down, up, down, down. 1, 2, and 3, 4. If you ever saw that pattern written out, it would literally be down, down, up, down, down, or D, D, U, D, D. Okay? You could also see it written down as 1, 2, and 3, 4, and you know that you're going to play an up strum on the and, right? So it's going to be down, 1 will be down, 2 will be a down, the plus, the and, will be an up, and then the following 3 and 4 will both be down strums. First thing to do is just practice it real slow. So just going through 1, 2, and 3, 4. Remembering that the up strum isn't going to strum all of the strings. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Trying to keep the movement really nice and smooth. So it's kind of like pendulum. Kind of like a pendulum. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. And you want to practice this a lot. Just doing exactly this motion, counting along. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. If strumming is something that you struggle with, definitely add some extra time practicing this into your practice routine. Okay? You should know after the first couple of days of practice whether it's feeling kind of okay. For most people it will feel not easy, but you'll know that if you can do it kind of in time and you've got that kind of pendulum feeling with your forearm there and it's moving nice and evenly, that you're probably on the right track. Okay? So just think, don't worry about metronomes and any of that sort of stuff yet. Just play, keep it nice and simple. 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Do remember to be forgiving of yourself if you're finding this a little bit difficult. For most people, strumming is the hardest part of learning guitar. Okay? Finger pain, yes. Chord changes, yes. Strumming, everybody has a bit of fun with strumming, trying to get strumming in time, not stopping and all of that sort of stuff. With strumming, it needs to be continuous and you need to be able to keep strumming even if the chords go wrong. So strumming really wants to become an automated part of the guitar journey, and the best way of developing that is repetition. Repetition and a little bit more repetition. Then repetition while you try and distract yourself. So learning to go 2 and 3, 4, and then being able to talk about other stuff or whatever while the pattern keeps going is also really important. Now, if you're a real beginner, that's going to be quite a difficult thing, but just training up so you've still got this 3 and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and it's going to keep going. Now, I was kind of expecting myself to muck that up, seeing as I was trying to demonstrate it, but actually it seems to be going pretty well so far. 1, 2, and 3, 4. I think I've managed to keep it going pretty consistently. We'll see if I can't. I'm trying to think about what's going on the computer screen. I don't think it's gone wrong yet, but you get the idea. You're trying to do it over and over and over again, so it just becomes this automated kind of sequence that your brain goes, oh, we're doing that strumming pattern, and it sends out the signal for doing that. Because if you're thinking about your chord changes and maybe singing at the same time as well while you're playing, this rhythm part really wants to become as automated as you can. So repetition is the key thing here. I'm going to give you one more pattern to have a look at today, and that is adding an up strum after beat 3 as well. So 2 up strums in the bar. So we'll have 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. I don't want you to worry too much about tempo. You might find that at this stage you're going 1, 2, and 3, and 4, or even slower. But most people find that really slow is actually really hard as well. So you're looking for that kind of, probably around this sort of tempo. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. If you want to go faster, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. You can. The key thing here, and the important thing to get once you're kind of comfortable with the mechanics, is that relaxed feeling of the arm. That's really the biggest deal. When it comes to strumming, the arm wants to feel relaxed, really, really relaxed. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Even it's like the down strums are just using gravity to drop it down. Then I'm lifting it up, and then gravity pulls it back down again. It really wants to feel that loose. 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Now when you're practicing this during the week, you'll probably find that you spend most of the time just on the very first pattern, so just using that one upstroke after beat 2. This second pattern that I've just shown you, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, is a precursor to the most common strumming pattern of all time, which we're going to be checking out next week. So the more practice you can do on that pattern, this one, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. The more practice you do on that, the easier it's going to be next lesson to get into this fantastic strumming pattern. I call it Old Faithful, but it is easily the most commonly used strumming pattern of all time. It's definitely worth a look at. But when you're practicing through the week, start with the simpler one with just the one upstroke. If you're feeling confident with it after a minute or a couple of minutes practice, then see if you can go through and start working on this second pattern. When it comes time to doing your songs, okay, the chords that we looked at this week are fairly easy, and there's some great songs that just use those chords along with chords that we've done before. So the chord changes aren't that difficult. So a really good thing is to try and incorporate some of these strumming patterns. So just looking at that first one, going 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Maybe mix it into, you might have A minor, E minor, A minor again. And that might be the whole song. There's a few songs that just use A minor and E minor that run like that for the whole tune. The thing about if you're not practicing with my beginner song course app is that you need to make sure that you stay in time. What you don't want to do is to go like 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and then change chords. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and then stop, and then change chords. You've got to keep the rhythm going. The rhythm has to say 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4, change. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, change. Even if the chord goes wrong, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, it's okay. You've got to try and keep the strumming going, which is why I think that beginner song course app is so great for people learning their rhythm, which is, for most people, the hardest part. So if we can nip that and really get your rhythm sounding strong, you'll be a much better guitar player sooner.